Hey, what's up everyone? Game Dad here, and I am super stoked because today we are taking a look at the EasySMX S10 controller. Now, this is an awesome third-party controller from the folks over at EasySMX, and what is awesome about this is that this works on Switch, PC, iOS, and Android. It's got some pretty cool looking features. Taking a look at the box right here. As you can see, we have that nice, super glossy look over the top of it, showing off the controller and the default faceplate, which is interchangeable. Then on the back here, it shows a lot more information about this controller. It shows that it has Type-C on its interface. It's got a 1200 milliamp hour battery. It shows a compatibility with Switch, PC, iOS, and Android, as well as connectivity through Bluetooth or wired. Now, this includes the gamepad, the faceplate, the D-pad, the Type-C cable, and a user manual. And as you can see, just really nice packaging overall. EasySMX over the years has really upped their game in the packaging department. It absolutely shows because this isn't just a box. This is that nice, really hard, rigid cardboard. But enough about the box. Let's go ahead and dive in and check out everything that this controller has to offer. All right, so let's go ahead and open this guy up. I already took all the cellophane off of it, and I have actually played with it a little bit, but I wanted all of you to be able to enjoy the unboxing experience. So as you can see here, got that nice tissue paper, ooh, with EasySMX on there. Right here. Now, this is a Chinese product, so everything opens the opposite way. Instead of it opening this way, it opens this way. Fun. Don't know what any of that says, but here's the English version, which teaches you how to do its reconnect on wake up and how to toggle its different modes between S mode and I think they call the other one X mode. Now, let's go ahead and pull the controller itself out, shall we? Take that out, and there she is, the EasySMX S10 controller. It's got really nice texture. It's got a nice weight to it. It's not super light and empty feeling. And on the back here, you can see your little macro mode switch thing and your S and X. You also have your back buttons here, which you can enable or disable because this is compatible with Switch 2. These are the paddles on the Switch 2 Pro controller that you can actually go ahead and enable or disable just through the menus. And then it even has the chat button here along with the home button and the capture button. You got your plus and minus. You have this nice dial D-pad, which I prefer, honestly. And it is keyed, so it only fits in one way, but you can take that off. And then you have the thumbsticks right here. I did not see if these were Hall effect or not. And then you have your ABXY. They are all tactile. Let's go ahead and take a listen real quick. I love that tactile sound. That's so nice. But one of the other really cool things about this, if you take this off, is you can get in here and you can take off the plate because they have different plates for this. Now, you get this whole little goodie box here, and when we open this up, we have some very shiny stickers. Cool that they add it. I will never personally add these, but you never know, you might want to personalize it. And then right here, we have even more cool stickers. And they're not even the same, they're different. That's nice. And to put all of those stickers on, we have a nice translucent faceplate here that is just completely blank. It doesn't have any of the designs like the main controller does. And then you have a regular D-pad if you would prefer that. I prefer the dial personally, but that's pretty cool that they include the extra stuff in there. I will say it's not like some of the other controllers where it'll just pop right into place. It does have some keyed tabs on it, and then you just kind of push it down where it goes. Then if you lift this guy up, you have the physical manual instead of just the quick start guide, as well as a nice little cable, which is Type-C to Type-A. I believe this is only for charging. No, it plays wired too, so this must be for data as well. But this is a very, very small cable. This is like a 3-foot cable. So I don't know what gaming you'll be doing with this. You'd have to be very close up, but it's there. So now that we have the S10 all unboxed, let's talk about what makes this controller unique? What makes it nice? Well, it's unique in the fact that it works on Switch and Switch 2. They didn't even advertise that it's Switch 2 anywhere on the box, but it has that compatibility with the C button on there and with those back paddles. So it works flawlessly with the Switch 2. I've been using it a ton. I have had zero issues. There has been no lag, no latency. It just works, and it's been fantastic. I do love the Type-C charging that is in there, and I really love, as you can see right here, this super nice textured grip. It's not so much that it's annoying, but it's just enough to where it actually provides that grip without your hands getting super sweaty whenever you're holding it. So very nice addition. Now, I will say, if you're looking at the top right here, everything on here is plastic. This looks like it might be, say, like an Xbox Elite controller disc where it's that like anodized aluminum, but it is plastic. And honestly, I have yet to have any kind of issue with it. So it's been super nice. The sticks feel amazing. They have excellent grip on them. And they even have what's kind of weird, like a little bit of a sparkle in them. I don't know what that is or if it's translating on camera, but there's like some sparkly bits in there. So that's kind of fun. And as I mentioned already, it does have the tactile buttons. So you have the bumpers, nice and tactile. You have the triggers, also nice and tactile. The sticks click nicely. There we go, we got our back ones. And our face buttons. And they are all super clicky, super tactile, very nice. And as you can see, let's get that in focus for you all. As you can see right there, it's got a really nice kind of, it's not really a matte sheen to it, but it's not a glossy sheen either. So it's got a little bit of reflective to it, but nothing crazy. And if you use the other plate and decorate it or anything like that, then you'll get that little bit of shine on there. You can see right there, they have the EasySMX logo with the S10 on there. And it's very nicely laid out. Now, as for overall feel of the controller, I really like it. I really like the OEM Pro 2 controller. I think it's fantastic. I loved the original Switch Pro controller. I have tons of third-party Switch controllers and just third-party controllers in general, even some from EasySMX. I gotta say, this is one of their nicest ones. The feeling of it feels really, really good. I've been using it a bunch. My kids have been using it. It's just a very comfortable controller. And one thing that this has that my kids absolutely love is it has RGB on it because, you know, of course it has RGB. I mean, it's nice. It's subtle. It's not overpowering. You just get a little bit of light there in the corners, and that's awesome. So yeah, nice little RGB effects going on. All right. So as you can see here, we have the controller test up on the Switch, and let's go ahead and check how quickly the Switch registers these buttons. So here we go. It's instantaneous. It works exactly as you would expect it to work, and it does a great job doing it. Let's see, can I get the angles too? Nope. It works so stinking well. This is great. All right, and as you can see here, we have Mario Kart World. Now let's go ahead and test this out and see how we do. A terrible start to the race right there. But let's go ahead and check out the latency, the lag, of which there is just plain none. Like, it is ridiculous how nice this controller is. It works so well. It does exactly what I want it to do when I want it to do it. There's no trying to figure out like, okay, what's the timing that I should do or anything like that. It's just, the controller is just working, and I love that. I love when something can be plugged in and just plain works. Yeah, this is Mario Kart World. It works excellent. I can go left and right and left and right. I can drift. I have zero issues. It's working. This is awesome. I love the no lag of any kind. I mean, sure, there might be milliseconds in there, but I don't notice them. There is no discernible lag of any kind with this controller. It is just working. It is allowing me to play the game. I'm not having any issues of any kind. This is awesome. All right, and here we have a totally different style game where timing and latency isn't as important, but you still need a controller that is reliable in order to play the game. This here is Lonesome Village, and it's like RPG meets just kind of chill vibes puzzle game. It's a lot of fun, honestly, but as you can see here, anytime I am trying to do anything, it is just doing it. The controller is working great, and it's doing exactly what I expect it to do. It's nice to have a third-party option that does what you need it to do. It just gets the job done, because there are often third-party options that don't do that. There's even first-party options that don't do that. So let's go ahead and check out just another part of the game here. As you can see, every time I hit the button, it is working perfectly. I am having no issues of any kind, which is great. It really throws you off when you're playing a game, and there's even just a little bit of lag in a controller when you're used to not having any. So it's nice to have no lag at all. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and go up to the next floor, or a couple of floors up. There we go. And let's go solve a puzzle while using this controller, shall we? And here we go. This game plays great on the Switch too, by the way. Let's see here. So, oh, I gotta go up to the next floor manually now. Here we go. We go up. And there's the next thing I need to do. So we'll go in here. And as you can see, it is just working great. All right, so now that you have all seen everything this controller can do, what it's capable of, the features that it has, you've seen the gameplay. I've dealt with third-party controllers in the past where, you know, you push a button and split second later, that's when it actually does whatever you wanted it to do. I have never had an issue with that. And I've used this thing from like 20 feet away, no latency, no lag. It's gone through walls. It's been a perfectly capable controller. Honestly, that's what I look for in something like this. I want it to just work out of the box. There have been ones where I've had to do some sort of weird pairing mode to get controllers to work. This one, you put it into S, and I assume that means for Switch mode instead of X for everything else. But you just put it into that mode and go to the change grip order on the Switch, and it just pairs right up. I have had no issues with that at all. This has been a phenomenal controller. So what are my final thoughts on this? Well, my final thoughts are, this is one of my favorite third-party controllers. If you're looking at the Switch 2 specifically, it is my favorite third-party controller to date. Obviously, it hasn't been out for that long. There's bound to be more coming out over the next several years, but as it stands right now, as of the time of recording this, this is my favorite third-party controller for the Switch 2 because it feels like a Switch 2 Pro controller, but it has its own identity to it. It has its own features, its own things that it can do. It has its own customization to it, and that's awesome. You get everything that the OEM Nintendo one has, but it's packaged in such a way that you get extra on top of that. Extra may not always be good, but in this case, I really dig it. My verdict is, I really enjoy this controller. This is excellent. I will have a link down below to their Amazon page. That was the link they provided that they would like you all to use. So that's down there. And then there's also a coupon code as well. With that, I honestly don't know if it's an affiliate link that I get any kind of kickback for. If I do, cool. If I don't, whatever. It's still a really nice controller, and I would highly recommend that you pick it up, especially because it's cheaper than OEM controllers. I believe at the time of recording this, at least, it is $60 for this controller. So definitely, if you want a solid piece of tech that is going to work very well, I highly recommend picking up the EasySMX S10 controller. Now, if y'all like this video and you want to see another recent video, then check out this area right here. And if you feel like supporting the channel and you feel like I have earned it, then go ahead and hit those like and subscribe buttons down below, as well as leaving a comment. Let me know what you thought about today's video. Let me know what you thought about the controller. Have you ever used an EasySMX controller before? Any of them? I've covered a few of them on the channel now, and I think they're fantastic. So let me know down in the comments below what you thought. And as always, I'm Game Dad. I thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch you later.